black and chop. We got dope head. Dope discussion. In-depth talk. Remarkable views. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe. Finna set it off.
Follow the Black Saiyan on all social media. Don't be a delinquent about it.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. This your boy Black Saiyan, and we back with another video. Hey man, this right here is a special video because we'll be diving into the Dragon Ball Daima and what it might be for us as supporters, and what it could be for like as far as future and what all it entails. Because we've been seeing that there's been a lot of speculation on who's involved and what's the storyline just behind the Daima series, and we're gonna dive into all that today. But without further ado, if y'all just hit that like button, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Y'all gonna see, just definitely subscribe and follow all social media platforms, because we be going up on Facebook, Instagram. We got the debates going on. I'm telling y'all, people sending addresses ready to fight about this stuff. Y'all know how we do. But it's the Black Saiyan channel, man. So y'all lock in and we're gonna get started on this. So basically, we're gonna dive into the storyline of what happened, right? So when we get this trailer, right, the trailer drop, and the trailer is basically showing that we see the dragon get wished, like get brought, get basically brought to life, and we see that they're at the lookout. So it's similar to what GT had going on, because we know that the red dragon, the shadow dragon, from the dark Dragon Balls, they had, that he was summoned too at the lookout. But we don't know if it's gonna happen at the lookout, but we see that Shinron is involved, because with every Dragon Ball movie or Dragon Ball art, the Dragon Balls is somewhat involved inside of the art somewhere. So we see that basically everybody get wished to kids, or something happens. Somebody had the power to turn everybody into kids, and it seemed like it's more, let's say, whole like universal thing, because Shin got wished into a kid, and if you don't know Shin, that's the Supreme Kai. So he got wished into a kid. I don't even think he was on Earth when it happened. So if he got wished to the kid, it had to be a universal thing. And we see even the babies, even the kids got turned into babies. So we see there's a lot of emotion going on, and if you keep going, you'll see that Supreme Kai and Goku is really the ones embarking on this mission to figure it out. But hopefully we'll see Vegeta inside of this situation as well, because we see that he got turned into a kid, and he isn't the one that sit around and just let Goku handle everything. So and then in the trailer we see a Namekian, and I literally stopped it on the first time I watched it. I was like, what the, but the Namekian don't look like he done turned into a kid, so it can't be. Well, it's no Namekians that should be that old on Earth. Or is it something that the Namek gonna be involved inside of this series? But and that's the thing too, it's a series, so the length of this, how many episodes it might have, ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying? So, but we see a Namekian too, so I'm thinking like, what is that about? And we had got the news that basically Dragon Ball, the Daima, the word Daima means evil or something, but before it was finna be called Dragon Ball Magic. Like it was like in the wind that it was finna be called Dragon Ball Magic. And magic could have been used to turn everybody into kids. And we see that it's like some kind of, I don't know, like we see these people looking at like this screen almost like the Matrix, right? And it's looking at everything that done happened so far, all the way up into the Buu saga. And, you know, they almost look like Kai's, but they almost look like, you know, like they could possess magic, you know what I'm saying? And these are never before seen people, you know what I'm saying? So there's no way to really to kind of even guess who they really is, but we know that it has something to do with magic or evil, right? So this could be the opposite of Kaioshins, you know, and be, you know, the her Kaioshins, but we don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put no label on it, but I mean, you know, speculation, it could be her Kaioshins because we haven't seen the demon realm and what all that entails. And it could be exposing this to show us what the future arc gonna lead into, because it all might tie into the whole, you know, in-depthness of basically the canons. Everything that's canon might be what's after superhero. So basically, we see a lot of stuff going on, and we see that it's Earth involved. We see that it's some kind of other realm, like, you know, we've never seen before. And they even said in the trailer, like, never been seen before places. So they really expressing that they gonna show some all new, like, you know, we have no, even people in Super talking about this, referencing something that happened before Bears came. So this is something fresh, really fresh. And so we see that it's gonna take place on Earth in this unknown place, and maybe a little bit, maybe through space, because we know if it's universal, that somebody had to do this in some part of the universe, and then more likely it's gonna be like that GTS is there, where they have to travel across the universe to find the culprit, right? So, or the culprits. So when we think about it, right, what is a time span from the Kid Buu arc all the way up until we meet Beerus, right? The Battle of Gods, or the Battle of Gods arc, right? So we see when we look inside of, you know, the Battle of Gods movie, they saying it's 5 years, you know, that done came from in that time period. That's the time span. But in the anime, it say 6 months. So whichever one they choose to go with, more than likely with the Super, you know, they probably gonna do the 5 years. I'm more or less leaning towards the 6 months, just because that's enough for them to put something in and still have enough time to let the whole situation marinate before Biz get there. You know, hence the reason why nobody talks about it, because it's something that's, you know, they had time in between it. So, or a lot of time, but 5 years would suffice too, because that could be that same, you can use that same ideology. But we know that if it's that much time in between, there's really no telling of how many episodes they really get themselves enough leeway to create whatever they want with the time spans that they put out, because they can really come up with any amount of episodes for this series. And that's the dope part about this series. It's no telling on how long it can be, right? Like, and we like that, because we want this in Dragon Ball Super 2 at the same time if we can. And more likely they say that this is gonna be put out on the web, so this is a web series. So you're more likely gonna have to tune in and stream it online. But hopefully it comes to other platforms, you know, like Crunchyroll and different Funimation and all that type of stuff. But for what we know right now, it's gonna be a web series. And when we look at the actual trailer of this, you know, new series, what sticks out to me the most is the animation. The animation is fucking crisp as fuck. I can't say no other way. But I don't speak too much, of the, slang, the slang and the curse word though. But I gotta express it like that because we haven't seen nothing like this, even on a consistent basis on what it seems to be put into this. Man, this is gonna be one of the most consistent animated, like they put money into. If you wonder why all our money went into, more like it is this series and the movies, because this series looks like it's like the animation is superb, right? It's almost like it's like Dragon Ball Z version of mixed with, I would say, Incredibles. It's like Pitstar meets Sony meets who else they got up in there? I can't even explain it, but it's amazing, man. And just to give you a couple of names on who working on it, we got Katsu Yayoshi Nakasuru, right? She, that person gonna be working on, they do the character designs for Akira. Like, they basically gonna be taking whatever Akira did with Dragon Ball Z and trying to apply it. So and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be working with Akira too. They're not just gonna be doing it themselves. They gotta get approved for Akira before it even get put out. And so that's dope. And that person also worked on Digimon. And I don't know if y'all been even glancing at or seeing in the advertisement of Digimon, but Digimon has been going up. Digimon has been, it's great. It always been great animation. They never had a bad point. But they also got Yoko Kakahara, right? And that person gonna be doing like the I guess the dialogue, right? Like they're gonna be over there like what and I hope that this person, has some good, cause I don't watch Digimon, so I can't remember what the dialogue be like, but I'm more of a Dragon Ball Kai like type of person, but we got that person doing that, and we also got Masako Nozawa coming back to voice Goku, with Son Goku for the Japanese, and you already know she go off, and so that's dope, cause I like to see it in Japanese first before I even see it in before I see it in the English dub, right? So it's dope to hear her come back and voice them with them subtitles. That's gonna be, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all gotta get your popcorn ready for this. Just have some popcorn stored in your pantry, so for every episode come out, y'all got something y'all can, kick back, watch, man, and watch it play out, because I think this is gonna be one for the books, y'all, like for real. Like, it's been a lot of hate towards it since it been dropped. People been saying stuff like, oh, they want Dragon Ball Super 2, and we all do, you know what I'm saying? We all want Dragon Ball Super 2, we want the moral art, we want the granola art, and we want what's coming after that, you know what I'm saying? We want all that type stuff, but let it play out, you know what I'm saying? One thing about it, when you waited as long as we waited, like the 90s babies, man, I'm telling you, man, anything is something, you know what I'm saying? It's really just the kids that just getting on it. It's really like they fiending for some more, because they done watched everything. They done watched the movies. They done watched everything. They done caught up, you know what I'm saying? And this one right here is actually, I think they putting this out just for the youth, even for the little kids to get on, because they changing everybody into kids, man. Just let that sink in. Like, they making a toon version of our beloved Dragon Ball Z, man. We was just on Super where everybody grown, the universe is on the line and all kind of stuff, and now we don't, they said, hold on, let us go back in time again. We just went back in time when we went to the Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? And then they sold us Bardock and what happened with the Saiyan, so they like to reminisce a lot, you know what I'm saying? And they very creative with it, man. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Since I first seen it, I always been looking forward to it, man. But y'all definitely, you know what I'm saying, if y'all new to the channel, man, y'all like this video, man, because we're gonna be putting out more information on this as it comes out. And you know, get tuned in on all platforms, man, all social media platforms, Instagram. Man, I'm telling you, we be doing our thing in the groups and in Facebook. If you got a Facebook, telling you want to tune in, just look up, research the Black Saiyan. I'm that on all platforms. We that on all platforms because we got a team behind us and we ain't stopping, man. So, you know, if y'all new to the channel, like the channel, you know what I'm saying, hit the comment section, let me know what y'all think, you know what I'm saying, about this new Dragon Ball Daima, you know what I'm saying. And I'm really, like I said, I'm stoked, man, because I grew up on Dragon Ball, you know what I'm saying. Well, I grew up Dragon Ball Z, but I definitely I had to go back and look at it while I was looking at Dragon Ball Z, because it was like, it was too much for me to, like, dang, how he get to this point, right? Talking about Kakarot or Goku, whatever you know him as, but you know, this is dope to see everybody that he you know, that we known all the way up into Super, you know, they all get turned back into kids, you know what I'm saying? And then we got Lil Corn and stuff. So it's dope, man. But it's set to release sometime next year, or this year actually, in the fall. And we got that news at the New York Comic Con, you know, back in October. But so we got a countdown going on, and I hopefully, you know what I'm saying, everybody tune in and be, you know, even the people that, you know, that's hating on it, man, eventually as the date come forward and they start dropping more and more stuff to promote material behind it and all, you know, more information, you already know they gonna start turning to supporters as well. So with that being said, man, y'all, I thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all like, subscribe, you know, and we'll be getting right back to it. It's the Black Saiyan. Salute.